There is another graveyard down here. Let's jump down here. Grab all of the golden runes. There's one here, one here. That's a golden rune 5 there, so there's a whole bunch of runes right there. That's a golden rune 1, a golden rune 1, a golden rune 1, and a golden rune 3. 1. Is this a 3? It's a 2. Not even close. And if we come over this way, we can actually, if we can hit these jumps and not die, we can use this as a stairway over, and we're going to get something very special in the next area. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die. Oh, I'm dead! Ah! No! I had it. I had it, and I let myself die. I was completely fine. We were doing great, and then we weren't. Hannah, what is up? How are you today? It said wasted. We need the old GTA wasted. The Undertaker returns. Take that, stupid wolves. All right. Let's go back and get our stuff. There's a Trina's Lily right there. Noise. I did see that there was I don't know if you guys can spot it, but every once in a while, there's a little stutter that happens in the game. I seen that somebody had made a one simple file, like a 19 kilobyte file that you drag and drop into the essentially where you have the game installed, and it's supposed to fix that. I'm debating on installing that. Wow, they had to put it over there, didn't they? They had to put it over there. Just don't think about it and do it. I wasn't worried. You guys might have been, but I wasn't. What is that? What the shadow? What the Sam shadow is going on over? What the hell? What was up with that shadow? Knock it off. All right, very good item over here. Very good item. So, like I had said, whenever we visit one of these, there's usually chock full of golden runes, but that doesn't mean that the only thing you'll find in one of these cemeteries is just runes. In fact, on this one, we're actually going to find something very useful. So first, we're going to get all the runes. There's a golden rune 1, golden rune 4, a golden rune 2, golden rune 1, a 6, a 1, and a 4. And up on top of this guy, very nice dude. His name's Fred. Fred's gonna hook us up with Fervor's Cookbook number 1. I think that's how it's pronounced, I'm guessing. Fervor's Cookbook, expanding crafting repertoires. It says a record of crafting techniques left by a man who was utterly captivated by Saint Trina. He continued the search for her in his slumber. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: sleep pot. Probably this item can turn some of the hardest boss fights in this game into absolute ass kickings. Like, you can, it trivializes some of the hardest boss fights in the game, including one known as the Godskin Duo. A very, very useful item. You should probably get this pretty early in your playthrough. If you're following along with me, you just did. Congratulations. But now we're done with that. Let's actually go back down to the Third Church America. We can just fast travel down there. We ain't got to run all the way back around. Let's go back over there, and we're going to actually go all the way back up on top of that mountain, or the cliff again. And we're actually going to do some stuff up there, including meeting a brand new NPC. A very unique NPC. We're meeting a lot of them right now. There's a lot of NPCs that are getting met right now. We're sort of encountering one after another at this point. But if we jump up here, We'll take the second jump here. And we're going to avoid this area to our right for the time being, because we want to come back here after we've met our NPC, because it sort of coincides. This is a missable part of his quest, but it's cool little lore bits that like this that I enjoy fully fleshing out. So we're just going to ignore everything to our right. There's nothing there, nothing to see here. There is a site of grace up ahead of us. We'll go stop and grab that. I'm not standing over an open fire. Rockets nuts roasting on an open fire. And before we go meet our new NPC, let's step over here. And there's a couple more Tarnished lilies that we can get over here by this ruin. There's also some enemies that we need to watch out for as well. Skeletal enemies, but we just got the Tarnished lilies. A couple of mushrooms too. And is there... I don't think there's anything up on top of this, but we might as well go check while we're here. Always be checking. There's the skeletons. This is a early place where you can actually farm for that guy's swords right here. These guys' swords are actually very, very good. Very, very good swords. They're called the Bandit's Curved Swords, I do believe. Or I believe it's the Bandit's Curved Sword. Very, very good weapons. Very, very good. Awesome curved swords. Oh, that reminds me. We actually picked up a falchion, didn't we? We never actually read about it. Equipment right here. It was a falchion. We got 2 of them. Oh, we got 2 of them. Oh, we can't effectively use them because we lack the dexterity needed to be effective. Are we an effective team? It says a curved sword with a single-sided blade delivers slashing attacks with its sharp blade, but is ineffective against thick armor and hides covered in tough scales. Wielders of the weapon employ a unique style that enhances attacks with spinning motions. Its skill is called Spinning Slash. And it says a skill favored by the dexterous warriors. Slash foes with this as your body spins. Additional input allows for follow-up attacks. Spinning Slash. We got 2 of those. I wish I could use it. And our NPC that we're going to come and meet is actually right over here. And you can see him standing right there.
There's no mistake, is there? Death has left its mark once again.
Said death has left its mark once again. Let's talk to him.
Ah, a Tarnished, are you? I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. The village here has been touched by death. And worse yet, it is home to a mariner. If you value your life, then go no further.
Okay.
The village here has been touched by death. Turn back while you still can.
And I do believe he's now repeating himself.
The village here has been turned
So now
back.
we know we've exhausted his dialogue, and he's actually talking about the village that's right down below us here. So I said below us, not below us. Grab that Erdtree flower. We're going to head down over here. And the reason why I put the Sacred Blade on this is because we're actually going to be making use of the Sacred Blade. As you can see, there is an enemy down there that is floating around in a boat. That is what is known as a tibia mariner. And they tend to show up in places where there are a lot of dead. Why? Because that's kind of what they do. They're a mariner. They raise the dead. And this place has been touched by death, as D told us. And if we come here, we can actually fight this. And we're just gonna go right in on it. Let's drink our blue flask. He's gonna disappear. And he's gonna reappear somewhere else. Right there. Let's go get in on it right now. And if we just go ham on him. I blue juice. I ran out of my blue juice. And we got him. Easy as that. 2,400 runes we got for that. And we also got a new item, Death Root, and the Skeletal Militia Ashes. So let's check out the Skeletal Militia Ashes. It says summons 2 Skeletal Militia spirits. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirit of 2 Skeletal Militiamen. Essentially those guys that we just saw fighting alongside of the Mariner. That says these are the spirit of militiamen who lived in death and who will continue to rise again until properly finished off by means I've already explained to you guys. This is a grotesque fate for those who come into contact with Death Root, which we just so happened to pick up one of the Death Root right here. It says a source that gives rise to those who live in death. The beast clergyman found at the bestial sanctum in the distant east collects and devours these roots. On the night of the dire plot that stole the ruin of death and enabled the first death of a demigod, later the rune of death spread across the land between through the underground roots of the great tree, sprouting in the form of Death Root. And you can actually see D has moved over here. And what does that look like? That is right behind him. It looks as if that is a Death Root right there. So a Death Root is actually sprouted up here in this town. And we can actually have another conversation with D now.
Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you?
Well, we just actually read about the beast clergyman, so this is our introduction to him. I will accept your introduction.
Very well. Show me your map. I've marked the location for you of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
A red mark has been made on your map. So if we look at our map, a red mark has appeared, and it is called a sending gate. Essentially, it is a teleporter, and he gave us a teleporter that will take us to this beast clergyman that we've read so much about now and heard so much about over the last 10 seconds.
I have a matter of my own to attend to. I spotted the mark of this centipede here in the village. An ill-omened symbol that should not be. Someone or something threatens the sanctity of the Golden Order and must be eradicated.
Eradicated.
What is it? Still milling about? The map indicates where the gateway is hidden. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman. What does the map indicate?
And he's now repeating himself, so we've exhausted all of his dialogue. That's done. One thing I think we should definitely do is go around and make sure we got all the things. Make sure we grab all the items from this area. Gosh, the reach on that is insane. The reach on that is nuts. My goodness, I think there is an item over here. Wait a minute, is someone raising from the dead? No, you don't. Not on my watch. I kill those who live in death. Human bone shard. That's a crafting item. Human bone shard. I'll give you the old human bone shard. Maybe it's not a crafting item. It is right there. Fragment of bone with dun muddling. Material used for crafting items found by hunting those who live in death. Lamentably brittle. It crumbles at the lightest caress. Don't caress my bone. You just don't worry about my bone. No caressing the bone. Is there an item here? No, there's not. There is an item. Oh, I forgot. We kind of got to go grab something, then come back. We're going to have to come back here because right here, there is a gate. And you can see, of course, it's locked. Up here, there is, I don't want to talk about it. All right. It looks as if they're humping. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out there. It looks as if that bottom one's getting mounted by the top one. But if you go to examine, it says use stone sword key. Yes. I don't have a stone sword key. We're going to have to go get one and come back here because there's a really good item that's actually hidden down there. So we'll go grab that very soon here, actually. Very, very soon. I don't think there's any items out here at all. There is an item up here that we can go grab. And it is right up around the side and inside of this tower. I believe this is a golden rune 4. Golden rune 4 it is. And I don't believe there's any more items here. However, we can go into town again, and down below us here, there should be 2 different items and a bunch more of those who live in death. There is a skull right there. Let's go grab that. First item's going to be right here. And it is a smithing stone 1. There's a couple of Trina's lilies right here that you can snatch up. And then you can see more death root down below me there. If we go up inside of this building, on the left-hand side inside the door, there should be an item right here. And it is a mushroom. So there's all the items. That's everything from this town with the exception of what's behind that hidden door. So we're going to need to go and get ourselves a stone sword key. So I feel like we should probably start there. Let's sit down really fast. We'll re-up all of our flasks, make sure we got all of our flasks back. We'll push our way up the hill. And to the left of this little cemetery, there should be a merchant for us to stop and chat with. And you can see him over there by the fire on our left-hand side. He's playing a tune right now. I do believe I recognize the song. Yep, I recognize it. You ready? Somebody come get her, she dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her, she dancing like a stripper. Right? That's the song, ain't it? That's it.
Dear.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry.
I swear it is.
Are you here as a customer?
All right, nomadic merchant. He doesn't have anything else to say to us. He just has some stuff to sell. One thing that could be very useful to take is the smithing stones here and probably the cracked pot. But I'm not really worried about it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I think I'm just gonna leave them here for now. When we're rich, we'll come back and we'll actually buy all this stuff. I knew it. I heard it somewhere, right? Midnight Cap, what is up? How are you? Is he gonna go back to playing it?
Nothing that suits your taste, then.
Do it. Play that jam. Mirko says, Rockitsauce, you seem to know the entire game and every place by heart. Something how I used to remember every bit of every level in Duke Nukem 3D. Yeah, this is a little bit bigger than that. And I don't know everything. I think I know where all the items are, but I definitely run into times where I'm like, is there something over here? Oh, look at, it's got a hand on it. It's like a violin. I can't stop hearing that song every time he does it. Somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper. We've already fought one of these big bastards before. Let's fight him again. There's an item here though on the right that we can grab. A smithing stone 1. And let's go beat this guy's ass. your ass beat, bro. Sanctuary Stone. We've already read about those. T-Fane doesn't have shit on T-Sauce. Midnight Kev says, how many times have you beat the game? 3 times. I beat it twice on PC and once on PlayStation 5. Twice on PC, once on PlayStation 5. Now, real quick, before we go any further, we're going to go meet another NPC. And we've sort of made our way.
Can you hear me? Help me.
You hear
I'm
that?
stuck. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
It's the
Help me.
pot.
I'm stuck.
The pot.
Hello?
The giant bowl is talking to us, everybody.
Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah.
I am Alexander, also known as the...
What?
Oh, my
Sorry.
stars.
Got a
I'm
little
so
further away
happy
than
to
I was
see you.
hoping.
I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Yeah, we can help him out. Iron Fist Alexander, most people kill him right away. I'm just gonna say that. Most people will literally murder him right now where he sits. We're gonna help him out.
My thanks, 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure.
What was that?
There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
He said, give me an old smack on the rear with something big. It's got to be a fucking joke, right? Triumphant Delight. Oh, where is it? Where's our Triumphant Delight? There it is. Do it. Yeah, we did it. We got his big ass free. What up?
Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Exalted Flesh. We've read about that. And when you actually read about it, it tells you how Exalted Flesh was only given to those that were known as heroes. It was reserved for heroes. So interesting that he just has it.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Kinda does. Excuse you? The fuck? Fucking dragonfly came up out of nowhere.
I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there.
Here it is again. Oh, it's funny. Check it out, guys. I'm the dragonfly. I'm just a dragonfly. Don't mind me. I'm just a dragonfly. Don't mind me.
I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there.
All right, so now he's repeating himself, and we know we've exhausted all of his dialogue then. So basically, he's telling... the fuck? Dude, bro, you got one last chance, homie. One last chance, and then we're fighting. All right? Decide. Decide. Ow! Not okay. I fucking hate these things with a passion. Gotcha, bitch! Great dragonfly head. There it is. So, again, he's kind of leading you, and by him, I mean, we're talking about Iron Fist Alexander there. Alexander's kind of leading you to where you're going to find him next. So he said, look to the east, over in Caelid. There is Redmane Castle. There's supposed to be a festival there. He's basically saying, meet me there. We're going to be starting a journey along there, but there's going to be one other stop before we reach Redmane Castle that is sort of optional. You don't have to do this in order to see Iron Fist Alexander at Redmane Castle, but you can do it. We'll be getting to that further down the line, though. That'll be a ways out yet. But unfortunately, I think that is where we got to end it for today. Now it is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone deals. Let's sit down, re-up all of our things, and we'll go ahead and quit out. Let's return to desktop. Save the game, exit to desktop. Always do it like that. Look at this great background, by the way. Look at that great background brought to us by none other than Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate you guys. Another, I think, a wildly successful. We only died 3 times today. Dude, how boring was that? He only died 3 times. We died, what, 1 time to the Knights Cavalry, and that's about it? We died once to Gravity. There was... Gravity doesn't even count as far as I'm concerned. That's the main boss. But you guys were here for it all, and I appreciate you guys joining me. Tomorrow we're going to be right back at it again. It's going to be episode number 3. We're going to try and finish off all the rest of the area that we're in now, and hopefully start working our way. So as far as I can remember, I know we got 2 more dungeons in this area. 2 more dungeons that I can think of. We also have a couple of other secret things that we can do along the way. And then we're going to push our way up into another optional boss fight in an Everjail. And then also we're going to be entering the castle at the top of the hill finally. So the first real boss fight of the game is coming. The first real boss fight, not the optional kind. The first real boss fight is coming tomorrow. So hopefully you guys will join it for me. I appreciate you. Let me catch up and chat here real quick. Dexy, thank you so much for providing the VOD channel, the VOD channel from over on YouTube. The link for that is brought to you by none other than Dexy today. Dick Sticks provided it for you. Everybody, HJs and BBs to him for that. Digital Octane says, darn you, Rocket, I'm in, you're out. West Coast time for me. I apologize, my friend. I apologize. It was a good day, and if you want to get caught up on it, the VOD channel over there on YouTube. All you guys got to do is type in !VOD in the chat, and it'll give you a link over to the VOD channel on YouTube where you guys can go and catch up on any streams you might have missed, like Digital Octane today. Digital Octane, I apologize, my friend. Goobs says, thanks for streaming, Rocket. Thanks for being here, Goobs. I appreciate you. Virgo says, Rockitsauce, have a nice and lovely rest of the day. You as well, my friend. Virgo, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Goob says, have a great one. Watch a vid. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me, Goobs. I keep forgetting. I've been super busy. Dexy says, take care, homie. Life's short. Pause save. Same to you, my dude. And everybody, I'll meet you guys back here tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do it all over again. It's going to be episode number 3. We're going to start out. We're going to try and get started a little bit earlier than we have been. 15 minutes. 15 minutes max talking at the beginning of the stream, and then we're jumping right into the game, hopefully. That's not how it's going to work. But thank you guys so much for being here. Remember, life is short. Pause, save, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Now get out of here.